Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Burnt Church. I hope everybody's had a real good day. It's been a real good day here. Got some work done, been playing some, cutting a little firewood. But what we're doing here today, I done a review of these Metabo tools back in the summertime of showing me running them and what I thought of them. So I've had them now for a year. So this is going to be the 1 year review, my opinion of what I think about these. Now this is just my opinion. I'm not being endorsed or paid by anyone. This is my honest opinion about these tools. And if you're new here and you like videos like this and just like all different videos, hit the subscribe button because we do a little bit of everything here at Burnt Church. So I done the review of this and I used the saw, and I don't remember if I used any more of the tools in that video that I done back in the summer or not. But this is my 1 year review, and I've got a surprise for you. If you'll hang around, I think you'll be surprised at some of the things that I found with these tools that you might need to know about. So I bought this kit. This all came in one kit. And this is the Metabo HPT skill saw. They make different ones of them. This was the more expensive one at the time. Now, that's been a year ago, so they may be doing something different now. But this is still the blade that came on the saw. And I had trouble with the first saw. I had to take it back and swap it. It was broke when I got it out of the box right here. So that was one strike against them already as soon as I got them out of the box. But it could have got damaged in shipping. So we'll weigh these tools and see how much they weigh. We'll start with these batteries and we'll weigh both of them. I've got the scales set to pounds and ounces. We'll weigh this battery here. That's 1.85 pound. So 1.8. We'll weigh the other one. And this 1.8. So the batteries is 1.5 pound. We'll weigh the hammer drill without the batteries in it. And it's 2.15, so just almost 3 pounds. It likes 1 ounce being 3 pounds without the battery. And we'll weigh the impact. It's 2 pound without the battery. The flashlight weighs 10 ounces, so it's under 1 pound without the battery. The skill saw weighs 7 pound and 8 ounces. That's without the battery in it. So once you add the battery to the skill saw, that would bring the weight up to 9 pound if I'm doing my math right. We'll see what the Sawzall weighs. The Sawzall weighs 6 pounds. So the tools, in my opinion, have done fairly well. The batteries charge pretty fast. And what times that I have used them, and we built one house, and the rest of the time it's just been like handyman work. But they have been tried out pretty good. I've never had to wait on a battery to get charged. The charger charges one battery at a time, and I've never had to wait. So what time I was using them, I had one battery charging, and when this one would die, I'd swap them out. The little impact, I've drove a lot of screws with it, and I've even used it in mechanic work. And it's held up real good. Now it's a little loud, but other than that, it's done real good. I've got a Makita one, 18 volt, and I would compare this one with the Makita. I can't tell much difference using either one of them. The flashlight, I haven't used it very much at all. What times I have used it, it's worked perfect, no flaws. It's got the little hanging cord there on it. It's got a spotlight or a floodlight, and it's pretty bright. I don't really like where the button is on the side here. I would rather have a trigger or something, but that works. You can see it's pretty bright. It's got a high, medium, and low mode on the floodlight. Now this, I like this a whole lot. I've used it quite a bit, and it's worked real good. It might be a little weak. Sometimes it has trouble with it. Get hung, you have to take it out and restart it. But other than that, it has worked real good. I haven't had any flaws with it. And I've done a lot of cutting with it. Cutting rebar, and it held up perfect. And the skill saw, I've used it a whole lot. It's still the same blade, so I haven't wore out the blade yet. But I've done a lot of cutting with it. And it still runs. It's got the silent mode. You can hear the difference. That's on silent mode. And this is off of silent mode. There's a little difference in the strength of it. When you're on silent mode, it don't have as much power. It don't feel like. But I've cut 2-inch stuff with this, 1-inch, hickory, real hard woods, soft woods, and it's done perfect. Where I had trouble was with this right here. So this drill here is the first one I've ever had in my life. And I've been doing carpenter work since 1991. So I've had a pretty long career of carpenter work. And we used battery-powered tools as soon as they started coming available. And this is the first time, to my knowledge, I've ever had one break like this. The screw in the end of it here snapped off even. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There's still the screw left in there. Anybody might could get it out with an ease out or something. I haven't tried to do that. I've got other drills. But it still works. I've not run into any occasion to where it won't work. It's just you can screw the head of it off. And normally to be able to screw this off, you have to put a screwdriver down in here and unscrew that screw and then unscrew this. That right there is the only defect that I've found with them. Other than that, I really can't find much flaws with them. The only other issue I had with it besides this breaking is the batteries seems to run down fairly quick. Granted, most of the time I'm using this saw and it is going to pull the batteries down faster than what I'm used to. So I really don't have a lot of bad to say about these. If you can find these at a good price, in my opinion, you'd probably be happy with them. If I was looking to buy this set, I would look at Lowe's and Home Depot. I would try to find them on clearance if I could. That's how I found these, was on clearance. And I got a good discount with them that way. I bought these with my money. They wasn't give to me. And if I had it to do over, knowing what I know now about them, I would buy them again. They've held up and done that well. So maybe this will help somebody that's trying to decide what to buy. The reason for me buying these was they were cheaper and on clearance. So if they were equal price, same tools as DeWalt, I don't know which one I would choose. If you know which one that you would choose, put it in the comments below. But that's as far as I can be with these. If I was giving these a score from 1 to 10, I would give them probably a 7. If you have as good as luck as I've had with them, I think you'll be happy. But I thank y'all for watching, and I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.